scan out. My name is Nathan Hill, and I'm an infrastructure specialist with the Ontario First Nations Technical Services Corporation. I'm here today to go over some tips and information on how you can improve the air quality in your home. Many homes constructed on reserve have what's called a heat recovery ventilator or an HRV. You may have one of these in your home, but you're not quite sure what it does. Today I'm going to go over some information on how you can improve your air quality and maintain your HRV. A heat recovery ventilator, or HRV, is a ventilation system that continuously replaces stale indoor air with fresh outdoor air, increasing your indoor air quality. So what is the purpose of an HRV in your home? Number 1, dispose of stale, polluted, and humid indoor air. Number 2, introduce fresh, dry, and warm outdoor air. Number 3, transfer available heat from stale indoor air to fresh incoming air. Number 4, reduce condensation, mold, and mildew. Why should I use an HRV? Our home is a place that we spend most of our time in and should be maintained in every way possible to keep our families safe, and that includes the air that we breathe. Some of the benefits of having an HRV include: Number 1, reduces high levels of humidity. Number 2, benefits health by reducing pollutants that live in stale, humid air. Number 3, reduces window condensation and therefore mold growth. Number 4, retains heat by recycling from other sources. Number 5, saves homeowners money and energy. How does an HRV work? During the heating season, an HRV exhausts stale, warm air to the outside and brings fresh air back into the home. As the air passes through the HRV, it warms the plates of the heat exchanger core. As clean, fresh outdoor air is supplied back into the house, it's warmed by the heat stored inside the heat exchanger core. An HRV can reverse this process during the cooling season, removing some heat from the incoming air and transferring it to the outgoing air. How can you maintain your HRV? Now let's go over some basic steps to maintain the HRV in your home. Keep in mind that not all HRVs look exactly like this one. They may look like this, or this. When doing maintenance on your HRV, you're going to need a few things. An old toothbrush, mild dish soap, a towel to clean up, and a pail. You're also going to need the owner's manual of the HRV and a vacuum to clean the filters. Before doing any maintenance, the first thing you want to do is make sure you unplug the HRV. Let's go ahead and open up the HRV. Most units will have 2 clips on the bottom, and the door will actually slide off. Most HRVs will have 2 filters that can be removed. They can be washed in warm water with mild detergent. Older units may have filters that need to be replaced. Check your owner's manual for the size and type of filters, and contact your housing department for any assistance. Next, we're going to remove the heat recovery core from inside the HRV. Give it a pull, it might be stuck, so be careful with it. The heat recovery core should be removed and washed once a year. Let it soak in warm water and mild detergent. Let it dry completely before putting it back inside the HRV. Newer HRVs would have fans that require little to no maintenance. Older HRVs may require cleaning with your toothbrush, or fans that require lubrication. Make sure to check your owner's manual for more information. Now I got my vacuum all set up. We're going to vacuum out the inside of the HRV, and I'm also going to vacuum the filters. Now we're going to go ahead and wash the filters and the heat recovery core. The filters can be washed every season or every 3 months. The heat recovery core should be washed every year at the end of summer. The heat recovery core can soak in the warm water for up to 3 hours, and you want to make sure everything's totally dry before putting it back in the unit. Now we're going to check the exhaust hood here on the outside of the house. We're going to take these louvers off and remove any debris on the inside. Now we're going to go ahead and vacuum off the debris. So now we got everything vacuumed out. We're going to go ahead and put the louvers back on and close it up. Next, we want to inspect the condensate drain. This is the clear tubing that comes out of the bottom of the HRV. It gets rid of any condensation and drains it out. You always want to make sure you have a trap in the condensate drain so you don't get sewer gases coming back up into the unit. We're going to pour about 2 liters of warm water inside the drain pan of the HRV, making sure it drains down. If there's any blockages, we can flush them out. Now that our core and filters are completely dry, we're going to put everything back together. First, we'll insert the core and the filters. Now we'll get the door back on. Now that we're all done, we can plug the HRV back in. If you're uncomfortable or unsure how to perform any of the maintenance tasks described, make sure to refer to your owner's manual, which will have instructions for your specific HRV. Call a local HVAC technician if a more thorough cleaning or any maintenance is required on your HRV. Nyawa, and thank you for watching. Again, my name is Nathan Hill. I hope this video has answered any questions you might have about heat recovery ventilators and their required maintenance. HRVs are an important component of home maintenance. They help air move through your home and reduce the potential for mold and mildew. If you have any questions, please check out our website, www.ofntsc.org, or reach out to your local housing department, maintenance crew, or local HVAC service technician.